Inside a warm, softly lit bathroom, a mother finishes her bath and wraps herself in a fresh towel and robe. She steps out into the living room to check on her young son and his friends, who are busy working on a school project. She smiles warmly, gently fixing her son's hair and offering snacks to the kids. The scene captures a wholesome, caring. After finishing her work in the office, she stepped out of her room to find him sitting quietly, tears still in his eyes. He had just been fired from his job, and the disappointment weighed heavily on him. Seeing how devastated he was, she gently placed a hand on his shoulder and encouraged him to take a break from all the stress. They decided to go to a nearby hotel cafe, where they sat together, talked, and shared a simple drink. She reminded him that everyone faces tough moments, and that he didn't need to go through it alone. The warm conversation, the soft lights of the cafe, and her comforting presence made him feel supported, like he had someone who truly cared. After leaving the hotel cafe, they booked a room to rest because the day had been overwhelming. Inside the quiet room, they talked for hours, sharing worries, hopes, and memories. The soft glow of the night lamps and the calm atmosphere made it easy for him to finally relax. They lay on the bed side by side, fully clothed, simply holding hands and offering comfort. It wasn't about romance or anything physical. It was about emotional support. She stayed beside him the whole night, making sure he felt safe, valued, and not alone during one of the hardest days of his life. By morning, he felt lighter, stronger, and ready to rebuild his future. A system appeared before her and gave her a point. While she was confused, the love system informed her that, through the point given by the system, she could gain physical relationship skills and earn money. When she converted the first point she received into cash, she was startled to see 1 million currency, money deposited into her bank, HAAWK. She then realized that to get more points, she had to engage in physical relationships, and through that, she could acquire either money or physical relationship skills. With the money she earned, she bought an Audi car and a beautiful villa. Once the house was ready, she took her 2 sons in the new car and brought them to the new villa. Seeing the big, magnificent house for the first time, the sons stood completely in awe. The luxury feel of the car, the spaciousness of the house, the garden, and the modern rooms inside, all of it filled them with joy. She offered sweets to the residents of the nearby villas as a gesture for having recently moved in. She offered sweets to the residents of the nearby villas as a gesture for having recently moved in. An elderly man in the adjacent villa was captivated by her beauty. He invited her inside and offered her tea. They shared tea as the elderly man, charmed by her gentle nature, confessed his feelings and asked for marriage. She smiled, saying she wasn't ready for marriage but open to a discreet bond. Joy filled his face. Sitting close, they shared a soft, respectful kiss and start the physical relationships. Suddenly, the system windows give more points. Claps 1. After half an hour after sex, the elderly man helped her put on her undergarments. She was extremely tired. She was sitting on the elderly man's lap, watching TV while he kept kissing her. After lunch with her sons, system windows appear. New points. Investment Civ 20 money conversion. Realizing she can grow further, she visits a modern property office, reviews apartments, and pays the advance using converted points. Her new journey toward financial stability begins. While she was taking a bath in the nude, she heard the doorbell ring. Wrapping a towel around herself, she opened the door. There stood a delivery boy. Upon seeing her, he was captivated by her beauty. He handed over the package and asked her to sign. As she was signing, her towel suddenly dropped. The delivery man froze, startled as her towel slipped. Flustered, he quickly averted his gaze. The system chimed. Huff, 5 points for handling the awkward moment gracefully. She smiled warmly and accepted the package. Embarrassed but intrigued by her poise, he nervously asked for her number. She handed it to him. More points for charm and She went to her old office and resigned from her job. Afterwards, while she was at home changing clothes, the system presented her with a new task. The system stated it would give her 35 points if she secured a teaching position at a college. Following this, she applied to join a college as a teacher. The college principal interviewed her. Captivated by her beauty, he deliberately spilled water, forcing a change. Her only spare clothes were a tight, seductive small blouse and little skirt. When she returned, his control instantly shattered. The fabric showcased her cleavage. Driven by desire, he moved closer, subtly brushing her arm.